All right, guys, welcome to Coastal Point. This is a beautiful community here in the heart of League City, Texas, and we are actually very close to the coastline. So for those of you who want to be near the coast, near, if you like to go fishing, you like to do some water sports, you are right here next to Galveston Bay. So you are very close. It's one of the very few master plan communities that are going to be this close to the coast. Either way, this is a great community. HOA dues would be a little bit over $1,000. We have tax rates going to be at 2.4%, Samantha.
Before your homestead.
Before your homestead. Yep, exactly that. And then, so right now we're at the clubhouse. This is like the little resort center. You can't quite see in here, but inside there is a full-blown clubhouse. They have a kitchenette in there. They have a TV. They have a lounge area. And we'll keep walking this way, Samantha. This over here, you'll see we got a pool. There's a pool over here. For some reason, it's locked right now, so we can't get in. Nobody's even in the pool yet. Maybe it's still too early, I don't know. But we got a pool here, which is pretty cool. We got a zero beach entry. The lifeguards are just getting here, so maybe that's the reason why. Might be testing waters and getting everything together. But we got a zero entry here, which is super nice. And then over here, Samantha, too bad we don't have the kids with us. They love it when we do the amenity tours.
Oh, I know. They love this part of the filming.
They do. They love this part of the filming. So check this out. We got a nice covered pavilion here, which is pretty cool. Playgrounds. Kids would be all over this right now if they were with us. And then nice little detention pond. Beautiful scenery, I guess you could say, for the lakefront view. Right here next to the pool. So that's pretty much. Now, one thing about Coastal Point is not this huge, enormous master plan community on thousands and thousands of acres. It's actually a pretty small community. There's only going to be a few hundred homes here. And actually, as the making of this video, there really isn't a whole lot left to choose from. They're having blowout sales right now with all their inventory homes. The builders that we're going to cover today, there are only a few lots left and few opportunities remaining if you do want to build from the ground up. You're actually going to see a builder that we have yet to tour and on my channel before. And it's actually surprisingly decent. And I thought it was just gonna be on the lower grade, but it turned out to be pretty good. What do you think, Samantha?
Yeah, I think they're a great builder, and they're popping up a lot around this area. So there's lots of opportunities to even build with that builder other places.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so Coastal Point is situated right off of 146 and 646. So we're at like the tail end of League City. Now the location is actually pretty solid because what is just up the street on 146? Your favorite place?
There's a Lupe Tortilla.
There's a Lupe, yes, but what the other one?
Oh.
Starts with a boardwalk.
Oh, Kemah Boardwalk.
Yes, the Kemah Boardwalk Amusement Center or Kemah Boardwalk. I mean, there has all kinds of stuff. For those of you who aren't familiar, I'll have a video if I haven't already done one about Kemah. But Kemah Boardwalk is just right down the street. Literally, you could probably, once you get to 146, you can start seeing Ferris wheels and roller coasters and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Super legit area. And by the way, for those of you who love seafood, right underneath the 146 bridge, there's an area right underneath the bridge. I go to Rose's. Rose's where you'll have all the fresh seafood that you could possibly imagine. Yeah. Freshly caught shrimp right here in the Gulf. It's all there. You can get it. So you're really at a prime location. You want to be in a master plan community and you want to be near the coast without paying coastal money with your boat docks and being on oceanfront property. This is a pretty dang good spot for you. You have, it's a new construction community. You got your pool, got your playground, got your lakes, your walking trails, all that good stuff. So is there anything else you want to say before we get going on our tours?
No, I think that's it.
All right, I will say, so average price points here is going to be in the mid 400s, and building is going to start from $300,000 and you can get upwards to $700,000 depending on how wild or crazy that you get. But on the average perspective, you're looking to be in the 4s here. You can definitely get something in the 3s, but on average, you will be on the 400s, maybe mid 400s. So you ready to go begin our tours for the day?
Let's go.
Let's roll. All right, my friends, now we're going to transition into our model home tours. First up on the list is going to be Coventry Homes. If you watch my channel, that you know Coventry is one of my favorite builders here in the Houston area. And I have this little packet. There's 9 different floor plans you can get here in Coastal Point. And if you want a copy of all the different floor plans and what you can get, I will definitely give you a copy. So make sure you reach out to me. So check this out, Samantha. 9 different floor plans ranging from 2,500 square foot to 3,500 square feet, 506 to 666. So this particular model is going to be the Lindsay model. And this 2,800 square foot, it's 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. It does have a media room and a study. Ready to go take a look?
Let's go. Let's
roll. All right. So So we were touring this model a second ago, talking to the sales rep, and I love the color choices, how all the natural wood look throughout this whole house.
Yeah, I do too.
It's freaking nice. It feels homey to me, and this is what we want to do. Like this is gorgeous. Okay, so as soon as you walk in, you're greeted with the tray ceilings here. You have this nice little entry foyer, and you can kind of see it keeps going that way. But what we're gonna do, let's go to your right, Samantha. We have a room here and a guest bath. Full bath here.
Full bathroom.
Yep, full bathroom.
Which is nice for your guest.
Absolutely. And then right behind that is right here, the first bedroom at the front of the house. So it's not so much as an in-law suite. However, I mean, could be.
I mean,
right?
It's technically their own bedroom. I mean, their own bathroom right here, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, even though it's not technically connected
attached,
or attached, I mean, it's still a bathroom, like, boom, in the bathroom now.
Yep.
So, all right.
And it's separate from the rest of the house, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And then we have another bedroom over here that's to the front. You know, Samantha, I think we toured this model in another neighborhood we covered, Valencia. Yeah, in Manville. Same model. Okay,
you're right.
Now this one is attached, the bathroom.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So now you have.
So this one has its own ensuite.
Yeah, has its own ensuite, which is really nice. And then this is your.
I think it's the closet.
Your closet in here.
Yeah.
So this is actually what you could say this is your mother-in-law suite.
Yeah.
If you guys are looking for one. Four bedrooms, 4 full baths. This one could be the mother-in-law suite. Starting price $590.
Yep.
Starting price $590 here in Coastal Point. Storage closet here, and then now we come into the bread and butter. All right, here we go.
This is the meat and potatoes.
The meat. Oh, I'm sorry. That was the bread and butter.
That was the bread and butter.
Excuse me. Okay. All right, so you're already paying in this direction.
Oh,
but
I was gonna. Okay, we can.
I'm gonna
start
set my
here.
little booklet down. Hey guys, if you want a copy of the floor plans and with the pricing sheets and everything else, make sure you give me a shout. I'll be able to provide this to you, give you a digital copy. But over here, now this is our dining. Look at this sweet table, honestly. Golly.
I know, I love it.
This is actually really nice. Okay, dining setup. Do you like freestanding dining areas, or do you like it somewhat enclosed like this?
I honestly kind of like it somewhat enclosed like this, and particularly this layout, because usually if it's enclosed like this, there's some sort of wall here or like just a small opening. But this has a huge, like it's just all open on this side.
Right.
It's just enclosed on the 3 walls.
You can do accent
I really
walls
like
if you
it.
wanted to, which
could.
makes it nice. So if you didn't
could.
want to have it all, the whole house the same color, if you wanted this wall to have accent pieces, or maybe you want to do some woodworking here, you can do that.
I just really like how it kind of has its own space, but it's
Yeah.
still open to everything else.
Right, exactly. I like that too. Okay, so now this way we have
This beautiful
golly,
kitchen.
Look how big this island is.
Yeah, I mean, this is seriously one of my favorite kitchens that we've seen.
If you build from the ground up, pot pillar
Add a
all day.
pot pillar.
Just go ahead and add it in there. This is a great floor plan. We have gas here in Coastal Point, must have. But look how big this island is. You have tons of storage all the way down. Tons of storage everywhere.
And then look at, like, they've made such good use of this huge island and put all this other storage in it as well. The little wine fridge, wine storage, extra.
Plenty of room for like all of your charcuterie boards or just laying out food for if you're hosting.
Yeah.
We'll get to this side in a
And I
second,
believe
but-
all of these cabinets open as well on this side.
Yes,
They're
they
just
do.
hidden from the
They do.
chairs.
They all open up, so you have a lot of storage.
Yeah.
So all of you with like a bajillion pots and pans that you haven't thrown away since the 1970s can go right in here.
Or just for like serving dishes for parties or,
Yeah.
you know, appliances you don't use as often.
That's true.
I also really like, you kind of skipped over it, but the little nook over here where the oven,
Oh yeah.
the microwave, and you can kind of make that like a little
So-
coffee corner.
That's exactly what I would do with it. Little
Yeah.
coffee, nice little coffee machine. You have a little espresso machine, perfect little spot for it.
Yeah. And then I assume that's the pantry.
Yeah, pantry's
Right
right here. We can go take a look. So this would be the sales rep's office over here.
That would be the garage.
That'd be the garage.
This is the laundry room. not the
Laundry.
pantry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pantry's behind you. Pantry.
Laundry room. That would be the garage door. And then
Pantry.
pantry.
Yeah. All right, let's go this way. Now, okay, so this is the living. We talked about that for a second. Or we will.
Beautiful living room.
Beautiful living. What do you think, 20 foot?
No,
No?
definitely not 20. Maybe about 15.
15,
Yeah.
I'd say you're about right. But either way, super tall ceilings. You do not feel claustrophobic in here. This is a 1-story home.
Yes.
Okay, this is a rather large 1-story home, and the whole layout, the whole floor plan, completely modernized as far as the floor plan and the flow of the house, which is really nice. I can't get over the actual like decorative furniture in here.
It always helps to see a house furnished with all the beautiful
It does, but
furnishings.
this is kind of my taste. Like I like this.
Yeah.
It feels like, you know, what's the word? Not homey, but also just
Like cozy,
organic.
Yeah.
You know, like you're out in the woods, or it just feels great. And oh yeah, so this right here.
Before we go on to the bedroom.
Yeah, before we go on to the bedroom, this right here, guys. Look,
Sliding doors.
the sliding door, and this is actually my favorite version of them because they all
slide.
completely open all the way up. So, if you do build,
This
which
is
by the
an
way,
option.
there's
This is an upgrade.
What'd she say? There's 9 lots left to build from the ground up
There's
if you want
9
to.
lots left to build, 15 that they have started already for inventory.
Yeah, okay, that was
Yeah.
it. 15 for inventory, 9 lots left to build. So if you do happen to be one of the lucky ones that can build from the ground up, that's left here in this neighborhood, just spend the money, add this. I promise you, it'll add so much more character and so much more appealing factor whenever you do go to sell the house one day, if you ever do. It makes things feel so much more custom, even though this isn't a custom build, right? All right, so now let's take a look at the master. We got a good shot. Oh, don't want to pull that down. Got a good shot of the living, so you know how that works. And here's the master.
Master suite.
Yeah, nice primary suite here. Check this wall of windows.
Beautiful wall of windows.
Look at these curtain rods. I actually like these. These are really nice. You know, if we had curtain rods, I think I would just take the blinds down. What do you think? Would you keep the blinds? If we had curtain rods like this?
Maybe, yeah. You just have to close the curtains every night.
I don't mind that. I just cleaning blinds
They're a
just
pain in the
a
butt,
pain in the
yeah.
butt. They suck. It's just terrible. Either way, nice little just seating area over here. But this is a pretty nice master bedroom, and we have vaulted ceilings in this floor plan.
They even put a fan in here.
Coventry's a good builder. They know what they're doing. Look
They
at that.
know what they're doing.
A fan is
They
in
know
here.
we live in Houston.
Exactly. All right, French doors, boom, leading into
Beautiful master.
Beautiful bathroom, yeah. Okay, so she was telling us for this particular floor plan, this setup is actually an upgrade of the setup, the original setup. This bathtub is gonna be right there, where under the window, and then what was over here?
No, the shower would be
Shower
right here,
here.
where the sink area is.
Next to the vanity.
Next to the vanity.
Makeup vanity.
Vanity would still be there.
Right.
And sink would be right here directly in front of us. And where that shower is would be part of the closets.
Right, which...
So she said they take away from the closet space
to
do this particular upgrade.
But there's still 2 closets
There are
with this
still 2
upgrade.
closets.
So if both of those closets can work for you, the client, then this is an excellent option to go with. That makes, again, not a custom build, but look how beautiful and gorgeous this looks, like this whole layout. So this is the makeup vanity over here, if you want to show that, Samantha. So all you women can do your makeup. And then 2 vanities there. And look, both of them, I actually liked how they did this. Both of these have the medicine cabinet.
The storage
Area. You can put your medicine in there. Keep your countertops nice and clean, nice and tidy. You know, I like nice and tidy. I can't. My mind cannot deal with clutter. I can't function when there's clutter. Okay, now, car wash shower.
Yep, car wash shower.
In one way, out the other.
It's very nice, very nice.
The only thing I wish maybe Coventry could have done,
What?
is to turn the shower on, keep it off to
the side.
Put the handle off to the side so you don't have to stand here and like try to dodge getting hit with super cold water.
I really like the ledge right here because you can put your stuff here. You could sit on it if you need to, but I really like it to put your stuff there and it's hidden.
Yeah.
You don't just see it's not on the ground. You don't see it like from the wall on a shelf or anything. It's hidden behind this little half wall.
It means you would have to only have a few items and not like a bajillion shampoo bottles.
I don't have a bajillion shampoo bottles.
Maybe not you, some people might. Okay. Now you can see,
Are
you
these
can go that
closets
way.
connected?
No, they're not
They're
connected,
two
but they're two separate closets, and they are about the same size. This one's probably smaller, but this one here is probably a little bit bigger if you want to show that one.
Oh, not bad.
They're not bad at all. So if you
Really
wanted
not.
this layout, it still gives you...
There's extra rod back there.
Yeah.
And right here, watch out.
Is my big old head in the way?
Yep. A little shoe built-in shelf.
So you still have
There's the
plenty of closet
toilet that
space.
Andrew never wants to show anybody.
It ain't made of gold, unless it had a bidet. Guys, if you want a bidet, life-changing right there. Bidets are, oh, chef's kiss, man. No more toilet paper. That's a great thing, right? Because if next pandemic, everybody wants to rush to Walmart or H-E-B and go get, buy out all the toilet paper. What are you gonna wipe your behind with? You don't need to do that. Joke's on you, I got a bidet, right?
Ha ha.
Ha ha. All right, let's keep going.
Let's
we go this way.
Yeah.
So we showed
Three bedrooms. Yeah. 2 bedrooms at the front.
Here's the fourth.
primary. And let's show the 4th bedroom before we show the rest.
Okay. 4th bedroom,
All right.
up here towards the middle-ish of the house.
Probably the smallest bedroom. And then closet.
Looks good.
And then it also kind of has its own bathroom because there's a bathroom
Yeah,
right here
bathroom
next to it.
right here next to
But
it.
it's not in the bedroom, so people using other
But-
parts of the house or visiting can use.
At least this floor plan does have a bathroom connected. So if somebody specifically said, I don't care, it absolutely has to be connected to be my mother-in-law suite.
Yeah.
Boom, you got that option right there.
Right.
It does start at $590 though. So, for those of you who are, $590 and under, you might know this floor plan is gonna have to work, it'll do something else. But either way, game room. Flex
Yes,
room, game
very
room.
nice.
Can really be whatever you want.
Really good.
Office.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, we'll talk about that in a minute.
we have an office.
So this is kind of like a flex
But if
area.
you needed a second office or something.
Or kids area, kids
Yeah,
play area. This is
kids.
where all the toys would go. And I like how this kind of hit. If you want to come over
I'll
here.
say, or it could kind of be like, this whole area could kind of be like a whole like next gen like mother-in-law suite area because they have their own bedroom, a bathroom, and this could be like a living area for them.
That's
And
actually a
there's
great
even
idea.
a door right here to the patio.
to go to the patio. That's your practical door that you talk about all the time.
So if you really wanted to customize this, you could add a door right there and make this its own little, like
that's
apartment
actually-
type.
That's actually a really good idea. If somebody really wanted to do that,
Yeah.
add the door. Here, you can come stand over here and check a look what you're talking about. So really what Samantha's talking about, if you really wanted to do this, you could add the door here,
Yeah.
right? So the door, this basically is the mother-in-law's quarters. It's a separate quarters away from the house.
Yeah.
You have the bedroom here, you have the bathroom here, and this is big enough to where you could build maybe a small little kitchenette right here. Plumbing is already here on this wall.
Yeah.
So you could do plumbing here,
I
or
mean,
a sink.
or this wall's exterior, so.
Yeah. And this is big enough to where you could have a small little living room.
Yeah.
That's actually a swell idea, babe. Good job.
Thanks, I know. It even has its own little door right here to the patio.
Yeah, own little door to the patio. The only thing is if you walled this off, you couldn't access the practical door.
Yeah.
So maybe not wall it off, but at least,
But it's still kind of their
It's
own
still an
space
option.
over here
Yeah.
if someone wanted that.
yeah, I agree.
We personally would use it probably as a kids area
Yeah,
because
just
they need
all
all
the
their
kids'
toys,
toys, just go.
stuffed away.
All right, we got a couple more places to show before we wrap up the tour for this one on Coventry. We mentioned the study, so let's go take a look at that. So it's right off of here, the kitchen. To the left, this is the study.
Double doors.
Double doors, full-size double doors leading into here. 3 windows upon this wall here. Fan, gotta love that.
Love it.
Pre-wire.
I need a fan in every room.
Yes, absolutely. So pretty large, spacious study. They have this kind of set up a little different. I swear, wasn't it? Didn't Valencia had this as like a game? Didn't they have like a shuffleboard right here and a
I think they
TV?
did with a couch
Yeah.
on that wall.
They had a shuffleboard and a couch somewhere on this wall, I think.
Yeah.
So it made like kind of like a
think you're
hangout
right.
man cave.
Again, it's kind of a flex space. If you don't need it as a study, you can use it for whatever you need it to be.
Yeah, I actually love this floor plan. And I think when we talked to Kelly from Valencia, the sales rep with Coventry over there, she said this is one of the most popular
It is,
floor plans
yeah.
in this section.
There's just so many options, so much like opportunity. Like these rooms, like that game room, this room, and the media room we're gonna look at, can kind of be used as whatever you need
Whatever
it to
you
be.
want, yeah.
So it can really fit a lot of families. If you need 2 studies, you can make 2 studies. If you need a game room and a study, you can make it that. If you need an extra space for someone to stay,
Right.
it can be that, you know? I mean, because this could technically be a bedroom if you really needed
If you
it.
really wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it needs a,
or even
it needs a closet to
the
be
media
technically a
room
bedroom.
could technically be one.
Yeah, let's go check that out. The media room. All right, yeah, 1-story media room. So this is kind of cool.
Yeah. So
all right, hold on. Who's this?
I know. I was gonna make a comment to you earlier because when we were standing there talking to her, he was just staring at me.
Okay, there's been a long-standing joke. So Samantha and I have been together since high school, a very long time. Okay, when I was growing up in high school, all of her friends, for some reason, I never saw it, but for some reason, people thought that I looked like Channing Tatum. I used to have the buzz cut and everything else as a kid. I was in the Army, so I had, I kept my buzz cut. And at that time, I think he had his buzz cut too, during some of those movies like 21 Jump Street or whatever. And her friends, every time they'd see me, they said, "You look like Channing Tatum." I don't know, guys. Do I look like Channing Tatum to you? Do I think I'm a little bit more sexier, to be honest.
Oh my God.
All right.
Don't be getting a big head over there.
Anyways, okay, back to the video.
So she was telling us, so the media room is obviously an option. It's
Yeah.
an upgrade. This isn't standard. And this would be the 3rd car tandem garage. So standard, this floor plan comes with a 3-car tandem garage.
Which,
so this would be part of the garage space here.
For those that don't know, the tandem is your regular 2-car garage, and then that 3rd basically just
like one
it keeps going further in depth.
So you could do 2 cars
Like
behind each other,
one parked
like
in
a
the-
driveway.
Yeah, like a driveway. So they took that tandem, like you said, and created the media room, which honestly, I like this.
I prefer the
this.
media room too.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm actually in love that I really love 1-story houses with media rooms.
Yeah.
Because,
I do too.
like, let's be real. We have a 2-story. We have a media room. We don't ever go up there.
Yeah, we
It
never
ain't-
go upstairs.
I mean, it's something nice to have for the kids, but like if you want to, like, I think you're probably more inclined, or you might actually use it more if it's downstairs and you have kids. Now the kids can come in here and you guys just come like in this little enclosed room downstairs. You don't have to, you know what I mean, but super cool. What else? Oh, we can go outside and take a look at the backyard elevation. She was telling us something about that. Yeah. What do you think? All right.
Sure.
Let's go take a look at the backyard. We'll go this way. I'll leave that door. I love me a slider. And no, I'm not talking about the burger.
Sliders?
Sliders, yeah, my slider doors.
I know.
But I do love some sliders too. Man, I'm kind of hungry. All right. So this backyard elevation, if you want to come out here, if you can take a look at the way they did this patio here. That's I'll let you get over here. So to the right, that's the master bedroom. That's where we were with that flex playroom area. Game room. Now this is the covered patio in the back. What was she saying that could be done differently here if you wanted to?
Nothing in particular. So the covered patio, this part is an add-in, an upgrade. The kitchen, the outdoor kitchen right there is also an upgrade.
Oh, definitely.
She was saying that in this community specifically, they have some restrictions on how much concrete they can put.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So she was saying if you choose to do the backyard covered patio, that if you have a covered front porch, that sometimes they might have to get rid of it. They have to get it all approved through the city and get permits. Sometimes they might have to make it a little smaller, depending on which floor plan you have and how much concrete your floor plan has.
Because we are so close to the the bay. Yeah, we're very close to the bay. Short drive there, which is appealing to a lot of people. A lot of people like to be near the coast. But other than that, okay. So quick recap: we got 4 bed. What you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say that the reason that they do it is just to help with the flooding. You know, we're in a flood area, and Harvey hit, several years ago, and so they're doing everything that they can to help, deter anything anything like that from happening again in the future.
And you're not in a flood zone.
Yeah, we're not in a flood zone.
You're not required to carry flood insurance, although I highly recommend, no matter what, you get flood insurance, because these once-in-a-lifetime storms seem to keep happening.
And if you're not in a flood zone, it's not too terribly expensive either. I think it's about $700, $800 for the year. So I mean, that to protect your asset, it's not terrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was something else I wanted to mention too before we wrap up. We were talking about the lots that they have. So they do this, they're doing 60 foot and they do have 70 foot. And she was saying if you did the 70 foot, there was also the option to add a 4th car garage.
Oh yeah, that's right. She did say that.
Onto the side.
Yeah.
So it would be an addition. So like basically 3 car wide in the front.
Okay. Yeah, I remember her saying that. So you
Yeah.
could do a 4-car garage too.
On the 70 foot lots.
On the 70-foot lots, which they have 9 lots left available to purchase. So if you want to build from the ground up, make sure you give me a call. We'll meet you out here with Miss Tanya. We'll get you a great deal on a home in here. But just to recap on the Lindsay model, this is 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, about 2,800 square foot. Starting base price for this floor plan is $590,000. Beautiful floor plan, has mother-in-law suite, has the flex space over here, which could be, you know, if you wanted to convert it into an actual living quarters for your mother-in-law. And you have the study, and you also have the media room. So a lot of bells and whistles in this floor plan for $590,000. I think it's totally worth it. At the end of the day though, it's what you guys think. If you think this is worth it being out here. But that'll wrap up for the Coventry. You ready to move on to the next one?
We are.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right guys, so we're gonna do something a little bit different for this tour. Actually, not really too much different, but we're gonna cover a builder that we have not ever covered on this channel before, and that is none other than Brightland Homes. They put out a pretty decent product here. So this particular model right here that you're about to see is called the Willow model. This is about 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,500 square foot. Now, unfortunately, the model that you're going to see, you can't actually build it in this community anymore. But if you're looking at Brightland Homes, you find another Brightland Homes community, you're about to see what the Willow model does look like. Now, they do have 2 lots remaining though. If you do want to build with Brightland Homes, they have 2 lots remaining. And they also have
9 inventory.
9 inventory homes that you can choose from. They have 5, if you want to build, you got 5 single story and 2 two-story homes to take a look.
3
yeah.
2-story options.
That's right, okay.
Yep.
This, we actually walked through this and it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, and honestly, like Brightland.
I was expecting like just, yeah, but this isn't bad.
Brightland's honestly been popping up a little bit more and more around the area. They have a few neighborhoods around here that they've been building in.
They do. They're in a lot of the big master plan communities now too. So let's go take a look and see what Brightland's about.
Okay.
Oh boy, she's got the thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You wanna be in the video?
Okay, so as soon as you guys open the door, you come in. That where you just saw, that's sales reps.
That would be your garage.
That would be your
door
garage.
right
They're meeting some clients right now. But if you see this grand entry foyer from basically the beginning, front of the house to the end of the house, you can see all that. Kind of a teaser of what you're gonna see here in just a second. But we'll come this way real quick. Now, this is one of the 2nd bedrooms, which could be, actually I wouldn't say mother-in-law suite because it does have a Jack and Jill. But tall ceilings in here, vaulted a little bit right there. Check that out. Super tall ceilings
really
for,
nice.
again,
Yeah,
for 1
tall
story.
Ceilings. 8-foot doors.
Not the biggest bedroom, but you do have
it's
plenty
still
of.
a decent size.
Actually, you know what? I'll take that is a pretty good size because this is a queen, right?
Yeah.
So it's a Jack and Jill.
A little nook over here for a dresser, which is nice, or a chest.
Which is nice.
And then here's the bathroom.
Here's the Jack and Jill bathroom. So you do share it with the other portion of the kids' bedroom here. And then in the center between the Jack and Jill is the toilet and the tub, which I actually like this layout because it's not.
Well, look, they took the doors off.
They took the doors off, yeah. Why, what were we gonna say?
Because you were saying like you like it because there's not so many doors, but there is supposed to be a door. They just took it off for the model.
Least like the bath, like the way our Jack and Jill is, I don't like it that much because
because this is the toilet here.
Yeah, it's like
there's
here,
not
so
a separate door and
right.
area.
Yeah, it's not.
That makes sense.
It's very like tight.
Right.
You know, when you move into Jack and Jill, this one actually feels pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
So that Jack and Jill leads you into here to Jill's side. This is Jill. That was Jack's room.
This is Jill's room.
This is Jill's room.
And look at this cool detail they did on the ceiling. I love it.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
They did like a because we're in Coastal Point. Ah, got it. See, look, now we got the beach.
Because we're pretty close to the water over here.
This is exactly what our beaches look like, guys. Those of you relocating here to Houston.
Do not put that out there.
Our beaches don't look like that, I promise you.
They're
I'm
not
just kidding.
that beautiful. We're not in Florida, okay?
All right. Here we go. Okay, we'll save this for a second.
Little sneak peek.
If you want to turn back, that's where we just came from. So the 2 bedrooms we just walked through are right there.
Yeah, so this was the first bedroom, this is the second bedroom, and that little opening there would be the garage door.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now we're coming to here. We have another guest bath right here.
And it's a full bathroom.
It's a full bath as well. And then over here to your right,
the laundry
room. It's actually a pretty decent size laundry room.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this is a really nice sized laundry room. And they did a little built-in mud wall in here, which how cool is that? I don't know if that's standard or not. We didn't really ask, but okay.
Oh wait, you're filming me. So come on, let's go. All right.
And then this nice little bedroom.
3rd bedroom.
No, I love the pink. I love it.
You love the pink.
This is a nice sized bedroom too, really. I mean,
yeah, this is actually pretty good. This isn't bad at all. For a kid's room, they don't need the biggest room in the world. We don't want them in their rooms anyways. We want them hanging out with us.
Yeah.
All right.
And it has its own little wing right there. So, you know, for us, we'd put 2 boys over there.
Yeah, put Savannah over there.
right there by herself.
That's exactly right. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna still kind of like, let's do this room.
You want to keep going to the right?
You tell me. You want to show them this part first, or?
All right, let's do this because we'll come back this
Okay.
way. All right. So we'll keep on with the right side of this house. This is the flex room.
Flex room, yeah. So this could be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
A game room. And there's a lot of space in here too.
It's a pretty big, spacious game room.
Yeah.
You know, the other day, the kids wanted me to play checkers, and I hadn't played checkers in so long. I forgot actually how to play. So I'm gonna have to learn how to play checkers again. You know what? You can learn how to do anything watching YouTube. So
That's the truth.
I'll just YouTube it. But yeah, this is a pretty nice spacious game room area, flex room, office space, whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Now we'll go this way.
Now we can show them the beautiful kitchen.
Okay, I am a huge, huge fan of cabinet colors like this.
Me too.
Like, I am in love with it. I don't like everything. Like, if I could do 2-tone, maybe like my cabinets like this, and maybe my island.
Do you like it with the floors this similar color?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I do. Because everything feels
natural,
organic, natural, wood. Like, you don't feel like it's just, I don't know, just drywall, paint, plaster. Like, it just feels homey. Like, you're green, right?
Yeah.
Although I do love green cabinets, you talked me into that. But maybe we could do green somehow mixed in with this.
I would.
Or white somehow mixed in with this.
Yeah.
I don't know. Looks
Very
really
nice
good.
kitchen though.
Yeah, good kitchen either way.
Nice space. I love that they took the cabinets all the way to the ceiling.
Sales rep didn't leave me any coffee. We're gonna have to have a conversation
darn.
about that. Okay.
Waterfall on the island, which is nice.
Love the waterfall island. So if you want to get right here, you can show them a really nice shot from here of what this kitchen looks like, how open it is. Looks pretty good. 2,500 square foot.
Yeah.
1 story.
Yeah, it's a nice kitchen.
Yeah, it really is. And then if you turn around, now here is our living area.
Well, you kind of skipped over the dining.
Well, the dining living area.
Well, you know, keep going. So this is all open together. So you can put your dining table here.
Yeah.
And I like that the island has a space for the bar stools. So you could sit there too.
And there's plenty of space here if you wanted to kind of push this back. It might seem a little cluttered on camera, but there's a lot of space.
I feel like these builders always put the biggest chairs at these tables.
I know. But either way, so this is where your breakfast or your dining table would go. Would be about right here, because you don't actually have a formal dining. Not a lot of people use formal dinings anyways.
That is the formal dining, right there.
It's not formal. It's just informal.
Okay.
Modernized dining. Modern dining. There you go.
And then the living room.
Yeah. Then the living room. Open to it all. So pretty decent.
Lots of space and all the natural light with all these windows.
All these windows. They should stay right here and show them that direction so you can kind of see it all. Living here, dining, kitchen. What do you think about the wallpaper?
I love it that it adds like that texture to the room and just like dimension.
Yeah, it does. Okay. All right, next.
This is the primary suite.
This is beautiful.
And it is. I love this room. Look at these vaulted ceilings in here. And how I really like how they painted just that
Actual
one part.
vaulted ceilings, yeah.
Yeah. And then, you know, I love the bench.
I know, you love this. This is your
bench
thing.
in front of the windows.
This is yours, yeah.
Yeah.
This is your thing. They didn't put a fan, but whatever. We'll let it slide.
It's still a pretty unique light fixture.
It is a light fixture. Okay, you check out the bathroom.
Lots of natural light in here too. I mean,
There
even, so I feel like we're used to having, you know, some windows on that, but they even added some windows right there above the bed too.
This is a little
which
different.
I kind of like.
It's a little different.
I like it.
You do?
I do.
I would be one of those like paranoid people of like someone trying to like, I feel like somebody would be trying to peek in.
You think someone would be trying to peek in from those windows more than the ones over here?
Well, you drop the blinds there, but you want to put blinds up there?
No. Weirdo.
I am a weirdo, I guess, whatever. Okay.
And this bathroom.
This
I
bathroom
love
is
this
legit.
bathroom.
This bathroom's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then the
My
tile
only
work you'll see
complaint,
here in just a second.
It could use a little more light.
Yeah, they definitely should pop a few more. It's a 1-story, so
Yeah.
the homeowner could definitely do that very easily.
Just needs a couple more pancake lights up there
Yeah.
or something.
Yep. Which they just use recess. I'd pop more pancakes. Boom, right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so decent shower. You know, one of the biggest things a lot of people hate is the showers being so freaking small in some of these houses. But this is actually pretty good. It's not small. You're not like, I've been in some new construction homes where they're like galley size, like, or
Yeah.
cruise ship, just banging against the wall. You're like trying to like bend down and wash you're hitting your head while you're washing your leg.
This one has a bench and like a little shelf built in, which is nice.
Uh-huh.
Something that I just feel like you're giving everybody a show when you shower in there, though.
I know. Did you show this? How they decorated that
not.
wall? The wall looks, that's pretty nice.
They did it
Coastal
here, so they
feel.
matched the tile here on the shower over here behind the
Yeah.
sinks.
And then I was actually pleasantly surprised when we walked through the closet. 2,500 square foot. I was like, the closet got me too big. It's pretty dang big.
It is.
at
It's a
this.
pretty big closet for the size house.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's basically a small bedroom.
It really is. Huge closet. I mean, this would be my side right here. Look,
That's all you get.
right here. I get that side. This is where my clothes would go, and you just take the rest of it. All the way around. I get the remnants of a closet. So,
You know.
let's go
That's just
outside.
how it is sometimes.
Okay, you wanna go outside now?
Sure.
Take a look. That's some of the elevations for the Willow. They don't have my sliders.
That's okay. We still like them.
We still like them, it's all right. Well, pretty standard stuff here. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing spectacular. But I will say, regardless of what you decide to do, if you do decide to build, I would definitely encourage you, if you think you would ever want a covered patio somewhere in the long run, just go ahead and pay for it at the beginning stages of your build. Trying to do this after the fact, and they got to mess with your roof and doing all kinds of adjustments. Like just get it done from the very beginning when they're building it, the original structure to the home. Might cost you a little bit more money, but it's definitely worth trying to avoid all that headache in the long run.
Is.
It really is. Just get it done, get it over with. But
And trust me, you're gonna want the shade here in Houston.
absolutely, because last thing you want to do is you have let's say your portable grill, your propane grill, if you don't do gas, and build out your patio, outdoor kitchen, right? You don't want to be standing in this 100-degree heat on your patio with your grill when it's 105 degrees outside, feels like 120. Like when you got 300-degree heat hitting you from the grill. You don't want to do that. Being in the shade, ultra nice. So
Yeah.
okay, so recap on this one, 2,500 square foot. This was the Willow model with Brightland Homes,
Yep.
right? They do not sell this model anymore because of lot restrictions. They pretty much only have 2 more lots
In
left.
this neighborhood.
In this neighborhood, for
Yes.
lot restrictions, they only have 2 left, so they can't build it
Right.
anymore, and they don't have any inventory left because this was like their hottest floor plan that they had here.
Yep.
However, There probably are some other neighborhoods that have Brightland in there.
Yeah.
And you could choose the Willow model. So if you're looking at another area of Houston, now you know what Brightlands and what the Willow model looks like.
Yeah.
But she did say that they will probably end up selling this one when the development's complete for them. When they're out of here, they'll probably be in the 4s. Probably expect high fours for sure. Yeah. High 4s for all the bells and whistles. Now, that's a pretty decent deal.
That's really not bad. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll recap that one, and that's all for Brightland Homes.
All right.
All right, my friends, that is going to wrap up today's tour of Coastal Point. I truly hope you found some sort of value in this video, and if you did, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below. Samantha and I covered the entire greater Houston area, from the west side to the east side to the north side to the south side. We cover it all the master plan communities, all the new construction communities, and even resale communities that have nothing to do with new construction. We cover all of the major communities here in the Houston region. And if you plan on moving to Houston, make sure you give me a call. I'll leave all my information in the description box down below. And if you are watching this on your TV, which I know 60% of you do according to my analytics, I'll leave a QR code so you can pull out your phone right now. Go ahead and scan that QR code, and you can book a call with myself or Samantha. I'm waiting. I don't want to wait anymore. All right, well, that's all. I hope you guys found some value in this video, and I look forward to meeting you guys soon. See you guys in the next video.